I saw Wuthering Heights last night, let's talk about it. So first and foremost, out the gate, this movie is receiving a lot of criticism, and understandably so. I'm gonna start out with the things that I really enjoyed about the movie. Starting with the opening sequence, they used real human hair in stop motion style to show the title of the movie. Absolutely gorgeous. The set design, the costuming, absolutely visually stunning. The entire time, every shot is visual poetry. Every shot. The original soundtrack is done by Charlie XCX. It's fantastic. After the aesthetics, I do feel that the movie falls flat. Now, even if we're going into the movie understanding that it's put in quotations because this is essentially a fan fiction version of what could have happened at Wuthering Heights, we know that this isn't a direct retelling. The first issues obviously come with the casting. Every character is miscast, I would say, save for Isabella Linton. I think that actress did an incredible job, although I hated the way her character was essentially dog-walked. Pun intended. The entire film makes you feel uncomfortable. There are extreme visceral close-ups that are quite grotesque at most of the time. And again, I'm a huge fan of Emerald Fennell's work. You know, she did Promising Young Woman and Saltburn, both films that I enjoyed. I think she's extremely talented when it comes to aesthetics. I think that her vision and the way she executes that vision is gorgeous. Again, the film was miscast. And spoilers, if you haven't read the 200-year-old book, I don't know what to tell you. The movie ends when Catherine dies, okay? So that's really the mid part of the book. We don't see anything else after that. The haunting is completely omitted. The grave scene is completely omitted. The next generation of children and Hindley Earnshaw is completely omitted. Now, I understand that cuts have to be made in order to turn a book into a movie. This is never going to be the case where we can get an exact rendition. If you guys want to see the closest rendition to Wuthering Heights, I would recommend the 2011 version and also the 1992 version, although, again, Heathcliff is portrayed by Ralph Fiennes in that as a white guy. But those two versions are the closest, in my opinion, to the novel. If you go into this movie not having read the novel and not having any expectations, I think you're probably going to have a good time. Again, it's visually stunning, but basically nothing of what happens in the movie actually happens in the book. This is a reimagining. Essentially, the characters are caricatures of the characters that Emily Bronte wrote. I think that the set design and just absolutely how abstract and unnerving everything was truly like a very visceral experience. Like when you're looking around, you're so overwhelmed with what you're seeing that I think you're distracted from the fact that there's not a lot of substance to the actual plot other than romanticizing what is essentially a Gothic novel. Reimagining Kathy and Heathcliff as if they have this wonderful love story when we know that that's not the case. It relies heavily on the overt sexualization of both Margot Robbie and Jacob Elordi. There's a lot of scenes where you're seeing their tongues and their fingers